Welcome to the weekly review. This is too far away. I set up my microphone again, but it is, I'm realizing, too far from my mouth.
Yes. And
So,
ironically, you aren't you gonna move it? Are you gonna that looks very uncomfortable.
okay, it's moving it is a whole ordeal.
Okay,
So
understood.
that would be like a break task thing.
Okay, got
Anyway,
it. Flow,
so
welcome.
hi. Um, what's a weekly review? I know it's my turn. Do you
Oh
want me to do
my
it?
gods. Um,
You can pass.
I can pass, but am I gonna pass today on you? No. Okay, so a weekly review is when you stop doing the work to think about the work. You consider your commitments and your lists and your whatever ideas, concepts, and you figure out what in fact is going on. Um, and you feel better about it, probably, possibly. Sometimes a weekly review, if you haven't done it in long enough or ever, you can be unpleasantly surprised because you know it's a big pile of stuff. Sometimes it's gold, and sometimes it's a dragon. So here's hoping today's the gold.
I especially recommend looking further out in your calendar is one of the things you do sometimes in a weekly review so that things do not sneak up on you.
Suddenly erupt from the
Yes.
scenery
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
devour you whole, as it were.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up our document here.
I mean,
Um,
sure. I'm also going to pull up our document, but do we want to state our personal intentions?
you first, madam.
Okay. So I mostly come up with really short things, and then I was about to add something that I've already forgotten what it was, which is great. So I am going to do a calendar review, see how far I can get that out. I
Mm-hmm.
do need to update my course projects, but I want to be able to take an overview of other things. If I can
Yes.
address, um, there's a couple things in OmniFocus that really need to be cleaned out that are sort of like taking up mental space, which is not good.
Taking up
Um,
mental space.
yeah.
I've run out of raisins and I'm sad about this. Although raisins are one of those things that it's a staple in our house, but it's from California and I'm worried that their price is going to skyrocket in the next week.
I mean, that could happen.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
And
I
now I'm
need
just
to tell you the joke I thought of about this situation. But A, it is somewhat politically charged, so that's inappropriate. And it is entirely inappropriate, even if it wasn't politically charged for this space. So I
write it
will either
down and
text
not say it
you
out loud.
or text, yeah, something like that. Something like that will
Just
take place.
tease everybody. That's just rude.
Well,
Um,
okay. Uh, Anyone who has me with direct messaging, feel free to ask me what was the tariffs joke that you are not going to say on stream. I will tell you probably. If you have me on DMs, I'm almost certainly I will tell you in that context. Yeah.
anyway, I
Um.
I don't even know if anybody else is here yet. So, Ollie and anybody
Yo.
else watching that wants to declare, what are your intentions?
Um. I said you first, and then you just said it. So now we're back to that. Uh-oh. Um. Oh, good gods. Well, the list. So I'm gonna keep going on my list. So process self mailbox first. It's a mother. It's a big. It's the. Um. I also might need to intersperse this with working on my fan fiction a little bit because I need to have my special interest kind of fluffed in the sense of a pillow. Let me be clear. Fluff the pillow of my special interest. That's my thought. Brittany, help, please.
I forgot I muted because I thought I heard a door knock. Anyway, um, hi, you
Hello.
need extra support mentally.
Yes.
to keep
Yes.
your
We are
motivation up.
menstruating in 4 days. We are having a problem. Usually I only get
Speaking
this
of
punchy when I'm
TMIs,
sleep deprived. What?
Linnea is here in chat.
Lydia's here. Say it loud, say it proud. Say it 17 times
I
in a
did I
row
did
so it will
realize
help.
and Sue, hey,
Hey!
welcome.
I'm
I did
excited about
realize
that.
I could also go back to my southern roots because many of them are missing R's. To say linear. Linear.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, um so you are going to intersperse with your special interest to keep your motivation up.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I have, as I do now always, because I created a shortcut for when I start the weekly review, have Star Wars playing in the background. So music, not movies. So that
I
way.
have Def Leppard playing, which is unusual for me, but
Yes.
there are times. Last night I was making a playlist. I have a new theory. I have a lot of different playlists I want to make, and so my new theory is that I play the music out loud while I'm uh doing bedtime routine, and then as I hear songs that fit the playlist I want to make, I'll just add them, and it like keeps my brain going while I'm doing bit. It's good.
What what are you listening to them on?
Uh, you mean during bedtime
You're
routine?
you're listening to songs. What
Yeah,
are they playing from?
Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah. Why?
And Spotify, well, okay. I don't know if Spotify has any good shortcuts connections or not. But and I also didn't know if you're listening to it on your phone or on
Oh.
an Alexa or
Oh
an
right, yeah.
Echo.
Well, what
We
it does
separated
is
the names and then we can't manage to do it. What?
it displays on my phone, so I can just tap once, get into the app, and then add it to the
Add
playlist
it
from
from
there.
there. Okay.
So it's a fairly smooth
That's
process. Yeah,
quite
I wouldn't be
smooth.
doing it otherwise. Um.
The thing I was going to nerd out on is that if you're doing a thing in Apple, and that doesn't matter if it's Apple's paid one or their
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
you have the music, there's a shortcut to add it to a playlist.
Mm.
So anyway, but that's probably not one that needs to be automated, and that would be premature optimization. Oh, I left my thing
Mm-hmm.
here that I said. That's tacky. Um, are we ready to review? Like
I just
actually?
texted you the thing that I'm not saying on the stream in case you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at it later.
Yeah.
Also, Ozak. Um,
Yay, Ozak. We
Ozak,
have
you
like
probably do through Discord, right? Like, because you can DM anybody you share a Discord server with.
yeah. Anybody who's on a
So,
Discord server,
right. So
you
anyone
can
on
actually set it up.
Discord can direct message Ollie.
Yeah, yeah, if you want to. Yeah, you can set it up so you are blocked from people you don't know messaging you, but I don't have that, so
Yes.
feel free.
I helped somebody with that who ended up just deleting their account and starting a new one.
Ah, that can be a thing.
Yeah. Anyway, really glad it was for the course, which has manual invites and not the guild, which has automated ones. Anyway, let's do this thing. Oh, there was
Let's do this thing.
17 times as many times. Doing breakfast and then quick and dirty as I can manage inbox processing. Yeah.
Do it.
Gonna
Do
get
it.
on the
We love it.
Sue's gonna get on the recumbent bike soon. Nice. I have recently made some realizations about my morning routine, as in this morning, that I was like, oh, right. I'd always done these before. And while that made sense at a certain phase of life, in the days of I get to work out exactly as long as I'm awake until baby wakes up. And I can do some of these things after baby wakes up. Maybe that doesn't make sense for me anymore to do those before I get on elliptical. Like taking some pills on an empty stomach is like, no, those could maybe happen after. And I could still, I mean, they won't be empty stomach that long, but they're not medications, so it doesn't matter really. And so yeah, I need to move around some stuff in my morning routine, which is one of the things I put on my list for today that I have, one of the many times I have yet to actually put a thing in. I make these daily tasks to put it to the guild Discord, and so often they don't actually make it in, but I use them. And I've made it very easy.
Indeed.
It's totally automated. But I just don't end up doing it. I've gotten my benefit. So I actually think that wrapping up my daily task list is a good thing to do before the calendar. Also, I need to make a shopping list. What?
Okay. I'm going to use my 15 to process these because it keeps making the iPad like wobble, and I hate that.
You need to use what?
I'm going to use my iPhone 15 to process these tasks because if I touch the iPad, it wobbles.
Okay, thank you. You just said 15 with no noun.
Yes, because I was talking to you. So
okay, but
in my head,
I was still
I'm
thinking
happy
of
to
like,
clarify.
is that the name of the stand you normally have it on? That's not the current stand you have it on? Like, I still was uncertain of what that meant.
Indeed. What
Wrinkles, guys?
just happened? What just happened?
Okay. I need to review my Costco list really quick. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I understand that they're all completed. How do I make the desktop show me the completed ones? Oh, thank you.
Okay. Gods. Okay. All right. I don't want to do that. So I am going to take a thick break.
Wow.
And I'm going to.
That was record time.
I know. I did do things, for the record.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm really not sure about the concept of of a rock band having a song which is the same name as their band. Like if the Rolling Stones came out with a single called The Rolling Stones, like I I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it. All right, let's do this thing. What am I?
Oh, yeah, I need to like make a list of a bunch of small, stupid admin things to do today. way too much to do for the amount of childcare today, which is none.
Whoa. Missed a quote. Not good.
Mm. Speaking of, to check something. So I was hoping I could update these shopping lists while I was on the elliptical, but then baby woke up.
Mm-hmm.
So now I get to do them right now.
It's on this playlist.
I'm getting a lot of what I suspect are spam calls today.
I just got one and then it like vanished before I could do anything about it. It was bizarre.
Well, I've sent this one to voicemail. I suspect they will not elect to leave one.
Mm-hmm. Or have the ability if they're a robot.
Yeah. You know, it was really easy when I lived in a completely different state from where my phone area code was, that like if it was the area code from home and I didn't know the number,
just ignore.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and this is before there was a lot of robo dialing, spam calls, and like it back then it was mostly just wrong numbers. I'm like, sorry, I'm not the person you want. Crap. There's something I was like, oh, I would like that, but not from there. What was it? Yeah, I'm not seeing it now. Okay. Oh, that's what we needed the other one. Nope. Mute for Siri. Siri, never mind that I constantly text a particular person named Chris who spells their name with a K. Just keep on doing that CH thing. don't learn from what I'm doing at all.
I love it when randomly out of nowhere, the S person will ask me, "Oh, which of the two contact information things would you like to text the contact of your spouse who doesn't have iMessage, so couldn't possibly use the email to text really?" It's like, I've never ever told you to text the email ever. So why would you ever offer me a choice? Because especially when I'm driving, that is really impeding to my progress.
Okay, I also have a pet peeve about that, but I will tell you that my aunt on Android always wants to be sent short messages to her email address and not her phone
Fair.
number. But I also hate it. So I'm like, you can see what one I do, just stop it and do that one.
Yep.
Or when I say always use blank, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Wyatt points out that the They Might Be Giants self-titled song is a banger, and I agree with that. So wow, we have Sue and Suzanne. Diversity for your chatting convenience. Oh, I hate it when I have to call customer support. It's the worst. Okay. I don't know what else I need.
All right. We have done our break, and it is happiness. And now we will come back to process this, which is the thing, and I don't want to, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
Okay, what mood am I in? Because I'm not matching very well with this music right now.
I was just looking at my some of my other reminders lists that really need to be pruned and thinking, I can't deal with those. Because it's true. Like if I'm going to prune something, it's going to be the task list I most rely on first, right?
Yeah. Let's see if this works. Because Lin-Manuel Miranda is rarely a poor choice.
It depends on how much you want to sing it for the rest of the day.
I have a very strange relationship with earworms. Like they seem to strike me with no rhyme or reason or pattern that I can ascertain. I was thinking of one of these songs earlier. Oh yeah. That's what I'm in the mood for is actually sad song, which is like never happens.
That's weird. Oh
That is
crap. I
weird.
started a category in my daily tasks of other admin and now I can't remember what it is.
Oh dear. Okay, so we're gonna process this. I hate it. Okay, so
Oh crap. What was I thinking of?
Philippa Sue is the queen. Just saying. We're working on that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, and then you'll do what it takes to survive. Yes. All right, so we need to You're cackling, woman. What's going on?
So the Safeway app, which I did not give my correct email address for because all of your notifications that they give you are also required to go over email. Also, I'm not really into them selling it or sending me garbage I don't want. And so I gave them a profanity laden email address that is not mine. And
Okay.
on here it says, is your information still correct? And it says that that email address is verified. I was like, how the hell could that possibly be verified?
That's hilarious.
It's not my email address.
It's not a thing which exists, friend.
I mean, it exists. Lots of people use it. Apparently, it's very common. I didn't know that when I used it for Safeway, but I don't know who owns that address, if anyone.
Feels more like unsafe way.
I'm in this awkward position where only my asthma medications are still going through the Safeway pharmacy, but I never see that physician if I can help it at all. So I just haven't changed it. And they'll mail them to me so I don't have to pick them up because they're not controlled substances. Okay. Something was like, oh yeah, gotta do that I saw. Oh, right. Okay. Update. I have this problem where I went in and fixed a whole bunch of stuff in my booking system reminder emails. But they use that dated technology where if you don't hit save, it doesn't save it. And the save is below the working area. So you easily could just go to another section without realizing you haven't hit save. And apparently I did not do that for one of the emails that I thought I had fixed. I mean, I did fix it. It just didn't save. What is this? Yeah, it's again at a time I can't meet. Yep. That's the reason I canceled that subscription. Ha ha. Oh, that's the wrong. Oh no. That is. That's really wrong. Okay, that's all I have for right now. Okay, that is done. Do. Reviewing my calendar now. Checking in on people. I'm cleaning the walls and ceiling of the dragon's lair, and I'd rather be cleaning the treasure hoard.
Yeah.
Stu said I'm cleaning the walls and ceiling of the dragon's lair, and I'd rather be cleaning the treasure hoard.
Yeah.
unsafe way. Feel the pain of not clicking that final button. And the problem is I don't even know it until it still is broken, right? Like maybe I did like at one point go back and check a bunch of them, but I can't tell you if that's before or after that, you know. Yay, Suzanne, done with customer service. Okay. Let's see how much of a calendar
Okay.
review I can get in 2 minutes.
I have to look at my calendar to figure out when I can do this physical task. Part of me wants to go and do it right now, but you know what?
Hmm.
Hmm. Detailed long ADHD tangent explanation here. So therefore, I think what I should do is just go put them in the bathtub right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I will return
You do not
possibly
sound
alive.
confident. Okay. Unfortunately, this means we're going to end up taking a break at the same time. Yeah, I've just guess I need to add that as a thing here. I don't know. A busy week. This is a very busy week. I keep using like my old standard accidentally, like looking at my calendar and being like, I only have this many coaching sessions. That's not many. Why am I so busy? And then realizing, oh, right, it's completely full because I'm running a course and that is more draining than a single session and requires more preparation and happens twice a week. So, yeah. Or until the bill is not paid. Gold treasure is great, but detarnishing all those silver pieces is a nightmare. Yeah, you're welcome. That one I do not mind having stuck in my, I don't usually hate it unless I'm already cranky or like have a headache, or unless it's been like 3 days and happening all night. Do I actually want to listen to a webinar about the world's first protected Bitcoin ETF? I don't know if you want to do that or not. My biggest problem is, there are environmental issues with Bitcoin that are concerning, but mostly it's that I find crypto bros hard to listen to. So I listen to the people who are not broy. Being Suzanne's water bottle should offer hazard pay. Excuse me. Okay. I am supposed to be saying what's next. I'm going off to a break. I think it would behoove me to say how far I got in my review, because mostly what I'm seeing is there is not time to do things. So I think I'm going to give myself a subtask for that, which is place course tasks in time. So anything that's like a big block of time, I only have so many of those this week. So I need to place those in time, which probably means reviewing that project next. What I'm trying to decide, because I have like a set number of like a set of tasks that I'm using, is do I go to the effort of putting them all in their proper OmniFocus beautiful repeat status for a thing that is a finite period of time, because it takes a lot of work. At the moment, what I'm doing is working off of my list in MindNode, which is not ideal for multiple contexts. But yeah, anyway, that's a thing I've been mulling. Oh, that is another sort of admin-y task to add to today, which is unfortunately like really building up things that are good templates and like good ongoing and work properly. It's a fair amount of work. And I find that frustrating. And it's true. And to work well, they do, but is that a level of working I need? No, you are not broy at all. Suzanne, that was not a worry. Okay. I am also going to have to break. Apologies. And we will be back shortly.
Hello. Doing heavy, awkward things. Okay. Okay. I think I've taken care of that in a way which, regardless of what happens next, I have to deal with it because it's in the way. It's like yeah, it's in the way. So I think that will happen. Um, okay. No, no. Just use the phone. Use the phone to process these. You can do it. Okay. Okay. No, the phone. Oh my God. I am a danger to myself and others. Okay. Although it does feel nice to have done my daily fic writing habit before like 8 p.m. That's very nice. Okay. 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 No, I'm not gonna write this down. I think it would be easier to figure out how to do it instead of writing it down. Okay. So I need to.
Really thought I had more less time had passed. Oh, he's just staring.
I
Is
am
my
actually
mic on?
working on stuff.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm listening to Farmer Refuted, which is a very dense piece of music. So I was kind of losing your voice in it.
Mm,
Yeah. Lin-Manuel doing a flex. I'm into it, but it's a flex.
Suzanne says that Ollie sounds like them right now. I don't know what that means, but
Who? Ollie sounds like what?
Suzanne.
Suzanne says Ollie sounds like what?
Me.
Oh.
Me meaning Suzanne, not me meaning Brittany.
Ah.
God, overwhelm all the things. Oh no. Do you need to do a mind sweep?
Mind sweep.
Your room identified. Phew. I may now resume the weekly review. Okay. Planning things in my time. Oh, I'll yelled off phone gods. Got it.
The phone gods?
Mhm.
You mean Telus, Bell, and Rogers?
I wasn't here for any of this.
I wasn't here for that either. I think I just said oh gods about the phone. And I also said that I'm a danger to myself, which is true.
Okay, there we go. I was like, how do I get rid of this link?
See, the problem I have right now, among many, 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 many other problems, is that my brain is trying to convince me that a Baldur's Gate 3 Hamilton crossover is a good idea.
Maybe that's a problem for a different day. Does that need to go on a someday maybe list?
No, it's not good enough even for that. It's only good enough that I texted it to my friend who also knows Hamilton, and it's gone now. It's staying in my brain, but beautiful. It's dealt with good enough.
What is a mind sweep, and do I need a prescription for it? So,
go on, Brittany.
It's when sometimes people call it a mind dump too. It's when there's all these thoughts swirling in your head and you can't really grasp at any of them. So you need like a writing implement or surface and to just let it out. And I mean like things to do,
that.
And I
like vague ideas or actual to-dos, all of it.
I always have to like specify that now because somebody thought I meant it in a therapy way. And like, I did that and I'm still having the bad feelings. I was like, oh, I didn't mean write out all the feels. I mean, if they occur to you, can. I meant write out all the to-dos.
Like boots on the ground, real
and
stuff.
You vomit it out so it can stop swirling in your head and you can look at it more objectively.
And hopefully one of the things that I think a lot of people experience when they do a mind sweep, brain dump, whatever, is that things seem smaller when they're not in your head. Rather, they seem bigger when they're in your head, right? Like it's this scale issue, which can be resolved.
And then you can see what's like missing pieces easier. Like, if you're like, oh, I don't know, garage awful. You might be like, oh, really? It's like that there's these 6 things that if I made room on the shelf, they could actually go up on the shelf and not be in my way. Real example from my real garage. And then they're like, okay, that is the actual action to take. It's clean off the shelf. But like when it's swirling in your head, we can't be that objective usually. Do 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 do. Despite later choices I don't agree with, this first season Mandalorian soundtrack is spectacular.
Yep.
I was told that the life of my dreams. I don't understand. Taking the first daily pill, that's a good place to start. And I have not gotten anything done for these first 5 minutes. Jeez.
Yes. I was told that the life of my dreams would be promised. Yeah. I know who that is.
It's music. Okay. I
Encanto. Yeah. Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I don't know if that's all.
Yeah, I know. It's
watch
fine. It's all good.
It's good, but it made me sad.
Okay, I was about 2 weeks away from giving birth the second time, when I watched that movie, and I was like, oh, okay, it's a Pixar. We can just watch it with the kid and blah blah blah. And I sat there like ugly crying for the entirety of the movie. Now I'm kidding, but like definitely the like Bruno parts and the surface pressure song. My gods, my
I can't
gods, your
watch
gods, anyone gods. Just
the ice one.
do you mean Frozen
Yep, that's the
or
one.
okay, the ice one? Um, if if you start referring to Astarion as the curly haired one, I'm gonna throw hands.
No, but I might say the vampire one.
I mean,
Look,
that's
nouns are
fine.
not
It
always
implies that he
available
is
to me.
the best vampire within that scope, and I can agree on that. Yes, absolutely.
I mean, his hair's curly-ish.
Okay, I'm gonna do my
I
other
don't think
fic
I
habit
can
for the day.
do what I said I was gonna do next.
Mm,
I think my brain isn't there yet. So instead, it's not an unimportant thing to do. It's just not where I what I can do. Um, so I will look and see. Oh, okay. Look and see if there's anything else in my brain's like, got to deal with this. And I'll see it. Oh, okay. I do see something that I'm like, I got to deal with. I don't think I can do my adulting um scheduled co-working for a while because it's Monday morning and Monday mornings I have other things on my brain and that is just how it's going to be for a few weeks.
mm.
Wait, you're going to make me go find it again? Jeez. Okay. It's a great idea. I'm just, it's not what's going to happen that morning.
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean, it feels really irresponsible. Just like I'm not doing it at all, but I don't know a better time. So, do, 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 do. Okay. I think that works. Hey, I found something I needed to address in my weekly review by just looking at my calendar. I have to assume that this is something that my dad put in the calendar. But like somebody clearly had the caps lock on and didn't realize it and held down shift for like the first letter of each word.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like a death threat.
Dad, did you put this death threat in the calendar? What?
The thing that says Coos Health Inspector, but it had to have been my mom because it's on her calendar. Anyway, it says Coos County Health Inspections, but like a death threat. Jeez. Oh, something that I should discuss with my collaborator.
Who? Whoa.
By looking at, oh, we did that. Are we going to do there are I still really want to set up these weekly reviews to do them in Restream, but there's so many other things to do.
Mm.
And it's, I mean, we could do it next week, except that what I rely on, the automations I rely on to start it up have to be redone, or I have to think about every step. Like that's the thing, is that I don't have time to set it up manually or to redo my automations. Wait. Oh yeah. My dad sent me something that does not make sense. Okay.
Okay. I'm actually gonna do that thing, even though it's early. I'm gonna go in and do my admin work so that I can feel like that's mentally out of the way, so that I can
so you're gonna do the both thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I have
geez.
to get a different setup for my phone.
Yeah, I need to Siri real quick.
Do that. Where is it? Oh, it's hung up over here. For the rest of my days. I know I'm only like, I'm not even 35, but I really feel that phrase "youth is wasted on the young." I feel like my youth was wasted on me when I was young. I think a lot about being being not young lately. I mean, which is offensive to somebody who's twice my age, but yeah.
So
what?
I go to the in-person ADHD conference for many reasons.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Some personal, some professional, some volunteer, some personal, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have an online conference.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like I should attend it and see it, but only for a volunteer purpose, not for any other purpose. Would I possibly do this?
Yes.
So I'm gonna ask, like, so if we go to this, is this one comped? Because I would only be going to give feedback and like help construct it in the future, not because I want to.
Yeah.
And I
so quite under
will not
protest,
pay
but
for
it's
that.
under strain. Does that make sense? Like,
what?
It will be an effort for me to make this happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would not be doing it for myself as a business owner or anything else, right?
Yes.
So I set a reminder to ask at our leadership meeting tomorrow, like, so is this a thing that's getting comped? Because I'm not going if it's not. But I did
just need to know.
Prevent additional coaching sessions from being booked until I know the answer.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Did you notice my shirt, by the way?
I did when you stood up. It says, by the way, the ADHD for those about to, a rock. And my spouse sells it.
Which is actually why I was listening to Def Leppard just now, because last night I was listening to my Supernatural classic rock playlist.
Okay, now I have to play that and start crying. This is about Encanto.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah.
The other song Pixar about cry. Generational trauma.
Yeah. 100% is. Yeah. In fact, Bruno in that reminds me a lot of my uncle. Like, there's a lot of, now obviously I don't, as far as I know, he doesn't live with rats, but they wouldn't put it past him. I actually do love my uncle, but he's scary.
We all love Bruno. I don't understand.
Bruno is less scary than my uncle.
Okay, because Bruno's not scary, really.
No, he's
so I didn't know where the scary was coming from.
Yeah.
Let me see if this is on my projects to plan. Yeah, it sure is, sitting there with no actions behind it because I don't know how to approach that project.
Yeah.
I think it's really important to do it soon, but I can't bring myself to spend the time on it. It's like the sleep project. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh, man. My music ADHD is apparently like 3 songs long.
Okay,
let's try alt rock.
Actually,
Goo Goo Dolls. Let's go. Because I don't know. And I'm not some like hipster here. It's not like I listen to the Goo Goo Dolls. I only know that one song everybody knows. Although I'm not listening to that right now because I'm like that. No, this is not working. There we go. Artemis. Okay. Please, for the love of all the gods, please focus, Ollie. Please.
Okay. You can do this.
No, I can't, actually. It's not a thing I'm capable of. But thank you for your blind optimism. Okay. The fact that I can send SMS messages from my iPad is mysterious and scary.
It's using
And
your
I
phone.
I know that, but how? It's spooky. It makes me afraid.
Well, I mean, there is an answer that's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
SMS is horrifically insecure.
Ah,
I
fair.
don't actually know if that's the reason or not, but it is true.
Hmm. It
They're
seems like a
legible
fairly
plain text over the air.
yeah. Yep. Not all of
Um,
it is inappropriate or full of spam, but only 80%.
okay, I'm gonna go take a break and be back.
The other thing that happened this morning was a artist on Patreon who I am subscribed to thanks to a very generous gift for my birthday, uh, posted a picture of my special interest character drawn as a figure skater. When I was younger, I had the most massive crush on a Canadian figure skater. He was spectacular. He still is. He's still skating. I looked him up on YouTube. He's fantastic. Elvis Stoiko. And so the conflagration of, and he also had curly hair. So like my young brain short circuited and came into the present, and I was rendered somewhat inoperable for several minutes. Um, Apparently the artist is writing a fic to go with this art, and it's following the events, loosely the events of a movie about a hockey player and a figure skater. And they described it as one character is the hockey player and the other character is the pain in the ass princess figure skater. And I'm like, that is the best description of a Starian in this context that I've ever heard. And it just set me down the most massive rabbit hole. Um, okay. Don't pass me by, dancing. Okay, when am I next meeting with that client? I think it's like in an hour. No, on the 10th. Okay. 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 Um, yeah, that's not happening right now. Great. Go. Okay. Okay. Woo! Okay, I finished, I think. I'm gonna check. Oh, Doug Ford. think I'm almost done. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we went over, but that is because I helped out Papa with a diaper, and then um, more mess happened with the diaper not on.
Oh dear.
So we needed a little help. It was a two-person operation. Okay. I'll check on the chat first. Need a new kitchen timer. Oh yeah, and it should be in the shape of a chicken. I bet they make them.
Almost certainly.
Um,
I cleared my admin.
Yay! By the way, thankfully, the newest version of iOS, you can use RCS with people who are not on iPhone if they're using a device that accepts it, and everyone else is in the group is up to date.
Mm. Cool beans. I don't know what that term means, but
It is an alternative format of more digital messaging rather than the traditional SMS.
Yep.
And it says in the little window like you're typing to RCS. sounds like Arceus, the Pokemon god. That's not what I meant.
I knew you meant the letters R, C, and S.
Mhm.
Uh, but I did not know Arceus was a Pokemon related thing.
Sue, I completely understand. And the way I got better at like having a good, this sounds weird. Like I don't hate showering, but I used to hate getting into the shower, and having a
Mm-hmm.
regular exercise routine is how I got over that because I felt
The
gross.
wise gross.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do, 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 do. How do you tell whether non-iMessage messages are SMS? Or, yeah, it says like on the field, like SMS or RCS, like in the typing field before you put your cursor down. If you're on iOS 18. So not to out anyone, but when I text Wyatt, it says SMS. And when I text Wyatt's spouse, it says RCS.
Ooh, scandalous.
She and I have been texting more lately. Outside of the bigger group. Does the iPhone have to be recent? It has to be able to get iOS 18. I don't know past that. Yeah, the most recent version. Man, it's easy to derail me on tech stuff.
You're a nerd.
You're a nerd.
Yes. I also
How are we
breathe
running?
oxygen and I'm carbon based. Like, are we just stating the obvious now?
Uh, okay. Back to my mind map. I can focus, I swear.
Good. One of us should be able to.
I have a break list and I have been so slow at doing the things on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just needed to add something and I can't remember what it was. Of course, the one that keeps not happening is eating food that is sitting next to me. Oh, it's 10:30. Eep. Dang it. That's kind of late for me to take a time release Adderall, for me personally.
Mm.
I still think it'd be a really good idea for the day I got going on. I did not take a lot of it. Okay. Oh, I did do that. Go me. Okay.
Mm.
Um, I have a few like relatively short tasks relating to this that I think I just need to do if I can find them. I did. Okay, I know I hit the caps lock, but then I hit it again, and then it was still in caps. I think I hear Jack crying for me. You're like, don't worry, those feelings of sadness will fade.
I mean, yes and no. I really hope that you don't get as burned out as I am, but I grow concerned that that is.
I now remember what were the other things I wanted to talk to you about before we were live around other people.
Well, text me right now, please.
No, because there were things I wanted to talk about verbally.
I know. Write them down in a text to me so we can talk about them another time.
Okay, you're smart.
Yes. Now shut up and do what I say.
Okay, can I remember them still? The other one was okay. I don't remember if this was the other one because it's very frivolous.
Mm.
Okay. There are things I just wish took less time.
Mm.
It is weird to put friend things into our guild agenda, but that is the most probable way I will see it while we're talking.
Yep. Contexts. It's all about contexts.
Oh. What? Why is my pant leg wet? I really hope it's water. Don't say it at least once was.
I missed it. I was distracted. What?
Nothing. Not worth it. Breakfast done and email inbox processed. Yay! Opening TikTok. Yay, Sue! Focusing on how it feels now, not how it felt in the past. Yeah. On the couch with the blanket, and no one can force me to sit at the desk. That is right. You're an adult and you make your own rules. I find it difficult to live stream from a bed, but the YouTube history is clear. I have done it before.
Yep. Same.
Food makes good fuel for humans and good at forgetting until I'm dragging. Yeah, it's hard. Okay. Let us, as in let me figure out what I'm doing because I forgot already. Okay. I got distracted in the middle of typing it. first thing I'm going to do is actually see if I can avoid fixing this in the automation at all and just change my Zoom settings. Oh, jeez. No. Why am I not still signed in? Who knows? Okay.
Okay. Where's the document? That's what? Okay. How have we done? I processed the self mailbox. I actually did. Okay, I'm not doing personal messages right now. That is not. By the way, they are doing a sequel to Labyrinth, which is going to come out in the next year or two. I am very, very, very trepidatious about this concept.
Okay.
I am not going to set weekly goals this week. I am
to write things more micro because I can't brain it. Check.
All right. I'm going to do a project review, but I'm going to switch orientations. I'm going to get myself onto another another device for the Zoom, and then I can use the iPad in my hands. So stand by.
Okay. Meetings. Zoom, learn your target audience. They're like, oh yeah, you can increase your meetings to participants to 500 or 1,000 people. I was like, have I ever gotten even a tiny bit close to that? Never. Just never.
It's never. It's not happening. Ta-da. All right. Okay. Time to Apple Pencil this situation. Why did you stop with Musegit? Why did you stop with Musegit? Need Musegit to have brain. In case anyone is curious, Musegit is the word for music that my 2.5-year-old has not yet altered. It's very distinct. It's a G sound, not a C sound, not a K sound. Musegit. It's a bit similar to how my eldest, for a very long time, said andaya when they meant idea, and they just didn't change for the longest time. Were you on AirPods when I was talking about figure skater Astarian, or were you spared that?
I have now automated when I go to break that it mutes the computer.
Okay, because yeah, that's a thing, which is a thing.
I just found my brain can't take it, so.
Oh yeah, 100%. I couldn't either. See, last week or the week before, I was struggling because I was like, I was struggling because I was like, hey, I'm doing good. So I'm afraid that I'll write checks that I can't cash. But today it's the opposite. I'm like, I'm doing so bad that I'm afraid that I will just whatever myself and take away a bunch of projects that I actually do want in there.
This is not helpful. Telling me one or more AI companion features are disabled in your settings. What? Where is this?
How? Please assist.
I'm in the settings under AI companion. Theoretically, they're all here. Jeez. Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, okay. I'm looking at my AI companion settings and realizing a use case I may not want.
Mm. All right, so project review or something. We're going to project review bitterly, resentfully. Oh, hang on. Actually, I can delete that project. I can remove that project because I accomplished it because of the weekly review, no less. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
This is a
that.
lot more complicated than I thought.
Indeed. Nice. Okay. I don't know why it doesn't matter. Why does it matter? It doesn't matter. And yet here we are. They can sleep, baby, on the that is the soul. How are you guys all doing out there in comment land? I could actually go onto the YouTube app and check that. Whoa, hang on.
Now I've completely forgotten what settings I turned on. Oh my gosh, is I'm already done?
Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just gonna check. See, here's the problem. Okay, what? Also, where? Additionally, why? And I will. Who is Gamora? I am not. This is what? No. Um,
Hmm.
I just wanted to see the comments of the people. That's all I wanted. Um, oh, Ozok was having a moment about, yeah, no, no, I get what you're saying, Ozok, seriously, because the same. Um, yeah. Yeah, I really don't know what they're gonna do with that. It's a concern. But how is everybody doing out there? That's what I want to know. And I will check comments accordingly. Um, okay. Project review, please. Bleh. Project review.
I'm just gonna check the check these. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do when I get back. Now that I'm way
Cool
late
beans.
leaving,
I
and
am actually continuing on with my,
I'm very
you know,
proud.
right?
Yeah, I don't really need to get close to that many participants. They're just selling me stuff. Um, Stretch about to shower, and then calendar list. You can do it. Okay, I will be back shortly.
Nice. Go Sue. Yeah. Oh, that's always good. Okay. Where am I gonna do this? Okay. Okay. All right. In theory, a project review is a good idea, but my brain doesn't care, unfortunately. So we are going to pivot. We're going to pivot. Boy, do I not want to. So, but we are, because oh, so I'm gonna use the next 20 minutes or so, see how far I can get with my scary pile of clutter sorting. Okay. This is actually what it says on the box. Giveaway stuff. I'm gonna put that out of you. Need boxes of sorting. Okay. And what Ollie needs are labels. I'm pretty sure I can't be seen on camera, but if I can right now, the camera is blocked by cardboard boxes, and I apologize for that. This is something my brain can focus on, though, so we're gonna go with that. We're gonna do this. Wait, wait, wait. I've uh okay. This is the thing that I've started doing lately is A, labeling all my boxes that I'm actually using, and B, putting dates on those labels. So I will know that they are up to date, or at least, when they were enacted. All right. Lots of time. One item at a time. That is what I say to clients, and it's true. What is this? Random stuff. Okay. You know what? It's something I think that Brittany and I said to people at one point in a paper clutter um was to get rid of things. They don't need to the garbage. Heck yes. Okay. Sounds like 7. Would that be? All right. Okay, that box is now empty. Okay, that is all. Where was it? 6. Is it labeled? Hair, yes. Put it. There we go. Oh, there. Get that on this shelf. Oh, nope. Ah, another long break for Brittany. This is wrong. February 23. Nope. 24. What is this? Toronto Zoo. Nope. Deposit. Nope.
But I did start laundry.
Cool.
Does that count?
I only heard, but I did start laundry.
I'm late, but I started laundry.
Ah, okay.
And somebody was getting sad.
Oh, Shad Bean.
I'm like, if I could go do these things without you seeing me and have to see me leave, I would do that. Oh, that's another one. It took how many break sections to actually start the laundry? Yeah. Okay.
I realized that my brain has no interest in focusing on in focusing on like information on a screen. And so instead, I am transitioning to physical work, which I am very, very much better able to do right now.
Okay.
Yep.
Those are 9. 1, 2. Yep. That's not 8. Zoom, why do you offer this option to download a bunch of stuff and then just not some of it? But I can't tell which ones you did and which ones you didn't. And they're called something different when you download. I guess I just hit it again and see what re-downloads. Like, this is so irritating. Like, I guess I just never hit the download button and just always download everything manually. It's just so tempting. There's a button that says download.
I know.
Like, if it didn't have the individual audio files, okay, I can get that. But plus some other ones that I don't know which ones they were. I do that before I can delete them, and I have to delete them before I can record more. It's just so irritating. Okay. And I go back to the list in MindNode because that's all I can do. So I think start, did that. Oh, do I have that? I don't know. I'm so sick of not having a good place to put these Zoom windows. They're very irritating.
I know.
I guess I should check chat. Oh. Oh, you discovered that Discord has a message size limit. I have also discovered that in posting a daily task list.
Yep. I discovered it partly because I will like add the like change the emoji to indicate the checked off. And then if the emoji is a custom one and has a long like name to it, it will max out the whatever.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I mean, Ozaka, that has also been my thought when I've hit the character limit is it probably means I shouldn't post all that anyway. And I actually wasn't. Like, for a while I was keeping longer term items in the drafts file that I was using and then removing them when I posted it. But yeah, I found that out as a byproduct. Okay, I don't want that one. I don't think it is doing. Oh, I could just take this out and put it here. Aha. Aha.
Aha! What?
Just a setting that I'm putting into my
okay, cool.
Keyboard Maestro macro to start the course. In order to add that one, I kind of want to fix it over here. So that would be
Ooh, that was nice.
Have discovered part of my issue.
It's interesting because just by the tone of voice you just used, I knew that you were about to say, I've discovered part of the problem. I didn't know you were going to say issue, but like I predicted what you're about to say by the tone.
Fun times, huh? Wait,
Doesn't bother me. The fact that I'm a mimic and pick up patterns like an autistic person. I wonder why that might.
But humans pick up patterns too, right? Like
yeah, but I'm better at it. So shut up. I'm just joking.
And this is in general, and this is based on studies that do not frame it this way. I believe that ADDers on average are better at implicit learning than average. I would guess that autistic folks are better at making those observations explicit.
What you pick up, but what you can talk about.
Because I think it's more necessary. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. I am pretty good at articulating my inner whatever experience. Sometimes much better than my autistic peers.
I like how in any macro that opens a lot of different applications to use later, I always have to start with Discord because it takes so freaking long to open.
Oh.
Um, I think I may just drop this one right now.
What's the label now?
Do, 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 do. Oh, you made me think of a different song, not the one that's playing on my computer. New editor window.
I'm gonna have to go in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, and actually, what I should do is type in EDU. Oh. I do not want to be advised of winter weather. Excuse me. This is going to end up taking longer than I really have. It's just been on my head so much. Hopefully that's not too much.
This is like some really
Oh, it's a homework update. Oh,
really enjoyable clutter sorting because my brain has complete permission to just not focus on anything. If it's like too hard to deal with, I just move on because I'm basically only looking for that receipt. But any other like decluttering that I get done is just gravy. So like
yeah.
the lack of pressure and permission is just making my brain go.
I am also better at having many words than revising. It is usually better for the reader, but not necessarily.
I just got to the end of a box and it's 3 minutes until quiet time. So I'm going to call it there and and go and attempt to accomplish a nap for my smallest child, not on me, which it seems like maybe we're going back into the I will stay asleep, but only on you thing, which is less ideal for me, but we'll see. So,
okay.
But I think it was this time of year when it happened last. So that might make sense. Anyway, thank you everybody very much and a good job. And thank you, Brittany. And I'll see you guys all another time.
See you later. It's almost time for me to take a break too, which is not amazing timing, but Um, so I think thing that's not currently in here that needs to be. Yeah, I guess I'm not really ready to finish this. I will make the other notes I have. I think a difference I need to make, I'm going to make a note on real quick, is the difference between office hours versus Monday reflection. So I actually think that would be a good first action. Okay, I gotta find. Okay, no. Back to this. Gotta stop the quick time record. Really? Really? You're gonna make me do it manually like a caveman? I guess you are. Oh, I'm supposed to be on break. Oops. I'll add in this next action very quickly. Back a little bit, check the chat real quick. Thanks for joining. I am gonna take a break and then I'll be back and I'll have to be off right at 12. I don't know if I'm gonna finish going through this, but this action's been up there and like in my face and bothering me. So I'm gonna actually try to address it. All right, I'll be right back. Came back early because I have to be done right at noon Pacific. So, hey, go Ozark. I realized that those are not quick actions and I can't do them quickly. So I maybe could check my recordings and delete them. Okay. It just skipped the ones I already had eventually. All right. I have those. I can delete them. I did that. Okay. Bye. Thanks for joining. Delete. Move to trash. Okay, I did do those. Cannot do a quick update because that's apparently not how the world works. And I kind of knew that, but I really thought I could do those quick. And in fairness, I did do the ones to the automation that already existed. It's just the one that needed to be duplicated and mostly reworked. That was not going to happen. So does this actually reflect? Not well. Yeah, there's those other things. Okay. Okay. So I will update. I really do want these in a better format. Okay. And I think in order to do these, I need to move them. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think there was a big block. Oh, sad guy. Um, Okay. Hmm. I don't, I would really like for these to be in OmniFocus, but I just am concerned they're not fleshed out enough to do that. I did this. I guess what I'd like to do. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to keep working out of this mind map and put the things on the various days. Um, Um, yeah, I think I am too much still in the learning phase to either finalize my automations for these tasks or really put them into OmniFocus in a pretty way. Like this is all set up how it's gonna repeat and blah blah blah. And I just think that's not a thing I can easily do. What I'd like is a way to at least make it clear which of these I can do while I'm on a walk versus at the computer, because those are my two huge contexts that I use regularly, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. I'm setting a 2-minute timer. I just had a thing that I thought of that could save me some serious time, and I may just pursue it right now. Set 2-minute timer for these really regular tasks that I'm doing. Hmm. Maybe it's time for me to pay for this app temporarily. No, do I need a login? Things that send me out to the web to log in an app that lives on my computer weird me out. I would like you to tell me what your pricing is. just going to put a note about it. No. Or thank you. Yes, I did. I did my thing in 2 minutes. Timer done. Oops. Guess I could add that to the list of things to ask next time. What I really need is one of these. Oops. Um, um, okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna uh discuss. But there's another thing. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to separate these out. Okay. Whew, that was hot. Okay. And one more thing. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. I'll do one last quick check of the chat. Oh my gosh, keeps giving me this notification to update to Sequoia. I was like, you know what I'm not doing in the middle of running a course is updating an operating system that could potentially destabilize my automations that I require to make my life sane and functional. Not right now. No, thank you. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I know I got some stuff done, not always as much as I wanted to, and I hit some rabbit holes, but I did the calendar review. I think is going to be super helpful because I caught some stuff early, and I'm making important decisions about not doing my project like perfectly, not having it in represented in the system the way I ideally would like, because I just don't think my thought process is there yet. And that's important so that I don't think every time I look at it, oh, I should update this. Oh, I should update this, because now that I've actually looked at doing it and taken the mental time to do that, I realize I'm not ready. Like, this course is still a new thing. I'm still learning what I actually need to do. And until that's true, like setting up a very regimented, time intensive, repeating task is not going to be worth it to me. And so I just need to make sure I have a representation to go look at it in its more fluid form, that, you know, I'll refer to if I decide to run another one someday. So anyway, I got a lot out of it, even if it wasn't specifically what I wanted other than the calendar review. Anyway, for what it's worth. Hopefully you got some good stuff done. I got at least that. And thank you. We'll see you next week.